Well, I know that they're an invasive species. A lot of people find them to be very annoying. We've got python hunters that are going around capturing iguanas by the truckload. But, you know, some people actually do like them. It all started because people had pet iguanas that they said, run free. And boy, did they ever. And they breed like crazy. Unfortunately, they can be a bit destructive, especially around seawalls and things like that when they burrow and eat and dig and all that.
Oh, during spring break, they breed even crazier.
Oh, they do.
They're partying, they're drinking.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Rumspringa!
Mm-hmm. And now an iguana has caused a bit of a problem in this family. It says in their email, my 7-year-old son had an unofficial pet iguana. Now, we didn't keep it in the house. That's why it's unofficial. It would just visit our backyard every day. He actually had a name for it. He called it Spike because the little spikes run up and down its back. And it was kind of like his little buddy, and he looked forward to seeing Spike every single day. Well, my husband, who is not my son's biological father, by the way, saw Spike and said, nope, we can't have that around here. He's going to cause too much destruction. So he shot and killed Spike last week.
Oh, no.
He said the iguanas are damaging landscaping and said it's just a lizard, not understanding the connection that my son had built or not caring. My son is absolutely crushed about the whole thing. My husband still stands by what he did, and he says, look, you are enabling that kid to be soft. He needs to realize this is what happens in life. And that Spike, his little buddy, was wrecking our place. Something had to happen. So he says I should be thanking him because iguanas are ruining South Florida's ecosystem, and you're supposed to do what he did. But I'm a little stuck now between my child and my husband. Did he go too far, or is this some kind of messed up life lesson my son needs to learn?
Dang, Spike. Did Spike even see it coming?
No.
Did he say, Spike, look over that way?
I don't like this. If a child has taken a pet, even if it's a yard pet that's a wild animal, and they've named it, and they feel a connection and a bond with this iguana, and then they know that their dad shot it,
Yeah.
that is just evil and twisted.
So the kid knows the dad shot it and killed it, huh?
Yeah.
The dad could have humanely euthanized this iguana and never said anything about it to his son. This is unnecessarily mean and torturous. I hate this dad.
I'd be so mad at my dad if he did that.
His son named the iguana. There was a bond there. There was a connection. Okay, maybe you had to get rid of it. Okay, so you had to. But
Yeah.
did you have to brag about shooting it to your kid?
Well, I think that's the part where the stepdad's thinking that he is teaching the son a lesson. Got to be tough sometimes. Life will. That's what he's thinking. I think.
No, he has no compassion. He's a monster.
Well, no, I'm not defending him. I'm saying I think that's what he's trying to say.
I think, and the one thing I would say, look, life is going to give you enough tough lessons that are going to come your way that you can't avoid. This is one that was easily avoidable, but yet you forced this unnecessary lesson on this kid and unneeded emotional trauma. Didn't have to happen. If something bad happens to a kid, that's when you step up and you teach them, okay, how to work through a tough life lesson. Didn't have to happen. Bad energy. I don't like this dude. I would imagine that, I don't know. I couldn't imagine being with this guy. I don't like that kind of energy. I don't like that kind of attitude and then doubling down on it. Not my style of individual. So to each their own, but I don't think that the stepdad did it right. And this will be something that'll stick with that kid. And he'll remember in 10, 15, 20 years what a jerk you were. And he'll be like, yeah, that's why he's not really ever going to like you or talk fondly of you.
This is one of those things, if this would have happened to me at 7 years old, I'd still be bringing it up to my friends. It was just one time.
100%.
I thought it was so weird and so mean.
It's a core memory of childhood trauma that was avoidable, but was done purposefully by the father you're supposed to trust. Good luck with that in therapy in about 15 years.
If the iguana is destroying the house, which they can, iguanas can do that, there's a way you could have gone about this.
Of course.
And not done it this way.
Secretly. Privately.
Right.
We don't brag about it. We just one day say, oh, maybe the iguana went on a vacation.
Yep. That's just it.
But then again, we've been called the soft show before, so.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm not here to torture kids unnecessarily, you maniac.
And for this guy, when you wonder why as the kid gets older, he calls you Mark and not Dad.
This is why.
It's because you shot Spike.
He'll never respect you. He'll never be able to fully trust you because you killed his pet.
I can kind of even picture what the dad looks like, too, in my head.
I can too.
It's got bad energy. All right, well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, there are a lot of invasive species that we have here, which I don't think we're getting rid of any of them, honestly. I think they're just here.
I think they're here now.
Yeah, pythons, iguanas, all that kind of stuff. They're all going to be here. And if you don't know, this is what an iguana sounds like when they're doing their mating call. How educational is this show, huh?
Very educational.
I had no
educational.
idea they had a mating call.
Yeah, they do.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.